Hey everybody, this is Seow vocabulary for lesson 21, and this starts on page 244 in Seow. Okay, so our nouns, ama, cubit, ama can also mean forearm. Someone pointed out to me recently that in the CEB version of the flood story, or in that translation, it says that the waters rose over the mountains 23 feet. And I was looking this up, and so all the other versions, what they have is 15 cubits, 15 amma. So the CEB must have just translated that for us because we don't know what a cubit is. We only speak in terms of feet. But anyway, amma, cubit, a measurement. Emmet, truth, reliability. Emmett, I think of this as I used to have a friend named Emmett, and so I think of him as Emmett is a truthful guy. You could use that to remember. Bama, Bama, high place, or a sanctuary, so it's the high places where people made offerings. Bama, you could think of President Obama as the highest person up in our country, and so high place, Bama. Halom, you don't need to know, but it means dream, and this is in the Joseph story, right? Joseph halamed a halom, he dreamed a dream. Yeter, you don't need to know this one for the quiz, but it's remainder, yeter, remainder. Keves, keves, lamb. Luach, tablet, you don't need to know for the quiz. Oser, oser, wealth. You also don't need to know that for your quiz. Now verbs, asaf, to gather, remove. You've also seen kavatz means to gather. We had that in a previous chapter, and I noted that that's used sometimes in military contexts, so someone would kavatz or gather the troops together. This one, asaf, to gather. One way that this is used is in stories where someone dies and it says he was gathered to his fathers or gathered to his people. So he was asafed, and that's a idiom for saying he died. He was gathered. He was asafed to his people. Taher, to be clean. Yahav, to give. You can think of this as Yahav, to give, right? So you have to give. Yahav, to give. Yatzak, to pour out. Yatzak, sometimes, so if you want to think of this with another word, you could think of pouring out oil. So Yatzak shemen, the priests pour out oil sometimes. Kavas is a PL verb, to wash or clean. You don't need to know this for your quiz, but I sometimes would say I need to kavas the laundry. I need to wash the laundry. Kashal, to stumble. You also don't need to know this one. Nuach, I like this word, to rest, and menucha is the noun form, rest. So this is the root that Noah's name is derived from. In Genesis 5, it says Lamech, his dad, named him Noah, which is a form of Nuah, and he says he named him Noah, saying he will bring us rest from our work, or he will bring us ceasing from our work. So lots of biblical names, you'll read that, it'll say, and he named him so-and-so because such and such, and the name has to do with the root, etymologically of what it's from. So he named him Noah because he would bring them rest, and nuach is to rest. Natsar, to watch. Natsar, to watch. This appears most frequently in the Psalms and in Proverbs. Shear, to sing, and you can remember this because the Song of Songs, is Shir Hashirim. So that's the title in your BHS, in your Hebrew Bible. So Song of Songs is Shir Hashirim, the Song of Songs. And finally, sheet, to put or to set. Okay, so just a little review here. You do not need to know halom, even though you should know it. It means dream. You don't need to know yeter, oser, kavas, kashar. That's it. The rest you need to know for your quiz.